Hey guys, this is Megan with Thousand Generation Farms. Today I'm just going to show you a few different DIY projects we have going on. Neither of them are completed yet, but I just want to kind of keep you updated with them. I did a few videos when I was actually in the process of doing the DIYs, but I had to delete them because of phone storage, blah, blah, blah. You know how that goes. So I'm just going to kind of show you a little bit of what is done. So won't you come farming with us? So, if you can hear the TV in the background, that's because I just have it on for baby. Baby doesn't really watch TV, but it's just on. Anyways, so I'm going to show you here. The first thing we did was we had an old, what do you call it? A kind of platform, where a corn stove sat when my husband was growing up, and we actually had the corn stove in here too until we took the platform out. We just weren't using the corn stove anymore, and it kind of made a mess when we did use it. So in our living room, because we live in an old farmhouse, our living room is pretty small, and that kind of stuck out way in the room, so we decided to take it out. It was really easy. I'll show you a before picture, and then I'll show you a picture of it taken out. And then so the DIY we were doing was behind, since there was that platform there was no trim work. I can't even remember what the trim along the floor is called. Good for me. Anyways, so the trim work, I cannot remember what that word is. I'm sorry. Anyways, so the trim work, the trim work that was previously there was taken out when the platform was put in. So we couldn't find that old trim work. And as you can tell behind me right here, we have this old kind of cherry pretty trim work in our house. If you can see my finger. And it's pretty big and thick. So I just wanted to get a piece to mimic that. So I had a piece cut at the local lumber store. There's quarter round at the bottom of it, which is, I'll show you. So I had that both cut, and then I got a few different stains. I couldn't quite get it to match, but it's good enough, so I will show you. And then I have it sitting there right now, so it looks like it's done, but it actually isn't. We still need to nail it to the wall, but there's not much drywall behind it, so I'm not sure if Joseph's gonna have to put some plywood, connect the plywood to the wall and then connect the trim work to the plywood. I'm not sure, but I'll, in the picture of the platform taken out, we put our TV and a buffet up against that wall, and it just kind of looked goofy without trim there because you could see it. And then also I thought bugs were coming in there because there was just a big gap in the floor. So anyways, long story short, we worked on the trim work, got most of it done. We just need to connect it to the wall, basically. And then also, I'll show you another problem we ran into. So, if you look here, this trim work, this is what we're trying to, oh, Silas, thank you. Just a minute here. You want to go out? There you go. Good boy. This is what we're trying to mimic, this bottom piece. As you can tell, this stuff is really rough. I mean, it's pretty old and it's dusty. I need a dust. But this is the quarter round, so it's just a thin piece of wood, but it's rounded. And then this is the piece of wood. I couldn't even tell you what wood we got or anything now, but this is where we were putting it, and it looks like it doesn't even match in this picture. This looks a lot darker. This is the new piece. What the heck? The door come open? Okay, come on. Go boy. Do you need to go outside? LOL, sorry. You need to go outside, obviously. So this is our new piece, and it's just sitting there. but like when you go further away, it looks like it matches a little bit better. But I'll pull out this buffet here and I'll show you. So there's that piece of wood that we had cut. There is a place for a vent right here, so I need to find a vent, and I want to do like a really cool black one, kind of that looks kind of vintage. But it's a pretty big opening, so I'm gonna have to look on Amazon for that. But this is the problem we ran into, the outlet cover. I don't know if this, like, we tried to measure the best we could, but I don't know if the wood is a little bit too tall compared to the old trim, or if the outlet hole was cut too low on the wall, because that outlet was put in after the platform was put in. But the outlet cover was too long, so we took it off, and I'll show you. I think we're just gonna have it cut there on that line. Obviously it needs washed, it's disgusting, but I've been like replacing the outlet covers in our house, so maybe I'll just get a new one. But we need to have it cut on that line so that the trim can fit the way it is right now. And so all I did was stain this. I actually used 2 different kinds of stain because I was trying to get close to this, and it looks a lot better in person. But I used like a honey, I believe, and then some other kind that kind of added like a red tint to it. And I did the cord around as well. So like when you look at it back here, it really doesn't look, I mean, it still doesn't look great, but it doesn't look as bad. But we're just gonna let it, because I like it like that. So that is the first project we're working on, and I'll show you, like I said, I'll show you the before picture with the corn stove. And then I will show you the after picture when the corn stove was taken out, so you can see like what I was talking about, that there needed to be trim there. And then I will show you a picture with the buffet now with the new trim. We're actually probably gonna move the buffet like to the dining room or something. So not sure that it's gonna stay the way it looks right now forever, but and it's quite possible that what we get, like the TV stand or whatever, it might even cover a lot of that trim up, but I just wanted it covered, so, and it was an easy project to do. So another project we are doing is, and it's more of like my project, because I always rope Joseph into this stuff, and he likes to do it and he's really good at it, but I know he has like 100 other things to do. So anyways, it's our dining room. When we first got married, I had painted it like a dark gray, and took some wallpaper down and stuff, and it was nice. But we recently got we got rid of the table because it was a high top, and just a few different things, and the light fixture was pretty old, so I decided I wanted to paint it, just make it look a little bit more light in there. We're kind of using it just for like baby stuff right now, and honestly, like, old farmhouses don't always have a ton of room, so like anything we bring in, like gifts or something, it goes in the dining room, and then later on I put it away. So it's kind of like a holding room, but I wanted to decorate it as much as I could until we get like further down the road with what we're actually gonna do with it and get a table and stuff. So I'll show you here what it looks like. So we have this, I painted it white, right? And we put this light fixture in, which I'm super happy with. It looks beautiful. It's a little bit of the country farmhouse, but it's also kind of modern. And I believe those are Edison bulbs. Let me turn this on. Yeah, so it looks so nice. Praise God, I love it. I painted these walls white. This is the old family piano. We actually had a tuner come out and look at it, and it is not really worth being tuned, so that's probably not gonna be in here. And I'd like to get a new piano, but we'll probably put it in the basement. Anyway, so walls are white, which is awesome. There's tons of light in here. The trim works beautiful with the white. I got these photos from Smallwoods. You'll have to check them out. This is my dresser I redid. That's probably not gonna stay in here. Like I said, it's just kind of like a holding cell for all things. But anyways, like my idea in here is I have some 8x8 photos, the square ones. You've seen this before, I'm sure, in different designs. I'm gonna put them on this wall, put our buffet here. Obviously, eventually baby stuff will go more upstairs, but then I'm not sure how I'll decorate these walls here, but then I'd like a raw wood looking table in here that can hold like 6 to 8, because it would be awesome just to have, you know, actual dining occasions in here. But this is as far as we got, so pretty happy with how it looks right now. I mean, obviously it still just holds a ton of stuff, but excited to see where it goes. Honestly, this might be like a 2-year project, so if you don't see updates on it for a while, that's why. Sorry, my touting here. Anyways, so those are the DIY projects we have going on right now. Some other things, like, I don't know if you guys knew this, but on Amazon you can find outlet covers that have built-in like kid protection slides in them. And so in the dining room, I have not put the outlet covers back on since we painted, and I'm gonna try and get some of those. And we do have like pretty old electrical in this house, so some of the outlets are only 2-prong. So I'm not sure that I'll be able to find the outlet covers for those that I want, but otherwise I just thought that was a good idea to get the ones that are built in. That way you don't have to mess with the small little things you put into the plugs. Anyways, those are the DIYs we have going on. I'll try to keep you guys updated on, you know, the little steps we take, when things get done, how they look. I'll put the, So, as always, thanks for coming farming with us. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that people, you know, the more subscribers we get, the more YouTube puts our videos out there, and that just allows other people to watch our videos. And like I've said before, it's so important to us to get out to people, to the world, that small farming operations are very important still. They are still around, and then also what they are. So keep, subscribe. Thank you if you have subscribed. Thank you if you've shared with your friends. Continue to do so. Continually like our videos. If you like what you see, comment. Let us know what else you want to see. So thanks for joining us today on 1000 Generation Farms, and we'll see you next time.